Mr. Stink, you have started your European tour in Paris. Yesterday you was in Sofia, today you're in Skopje.
Skopje.
Yes, and you will go in very European cities. Do you still feel the excitement before your show in front of thousands of people?
You know, my job is to sing songs that I may have written 40 years ago, 30 years ago, 20 years ago, with the same passion, the same curiosity, the same joy, as if I'd written it today. That's my job. And what helps me do my job is the reaction of the crowd when we walk out. The band walk out, I walk out, and everyone's pleased to see us. Fills you up with adrenaline and excitement. So even if before the show I'm not up for it, going out into the crowd brings you up.
So you're telling you're still getting nervous before your...
It's not being nervous, it's just being prepared, mentally, physically, because it's a strange job. I'm not an extrovert person. Quite shy, but once I get on stage I have a job to do and the audience helps me.
You announced a new album, for which one, according to your words I've read, you're saying that is your musical biography and it is connection between your past and till now. You are still have some creative energy after more than 4 decades on the stage. How come that?
Yes, I still do. My mode of expression is to write songs. I'm not a novelist, I'm not a poet, I'm not a painter, I'm a musician. So the songs reflect my story. I remember where I wrote them. I remember what was going on in my head at the time. I remember what was going on in the world. And the songs reflect all of those things. Even though I'm not singing about myself, the mood of the song is a reflection of how I was feeling
so now,
30 years ago.
When you are looking backwards, what is you feel as your biggest achievement in your life?
I don't really think that way. I tend to take every moment as it comes. I don't think I'm here to create a legend or history. I'm just doing a job. It's a lovely job. I love my job, but I'm not. I don't think it's anything that special.
Well, you are a music legend, and I suppose you know that. Do you feel that you redefined the rock and roll scene at the time of the Police?
That's just an expression, a music legend. I'm a musician. I'm a working musician. And a legend is, some kind of myth, some fairy tale. I'm very real. And so I don't want to be a legend.
Mm-hmm. But many music critics and people in the world agrees that the Police, Sting, redefined the rock and roll scene at the time, back in the 70s, in the 80s, even more, not just political, just musical standards, but even the society standards, the political movement at that time.
It's nice to hear that, but it's not how I judge my life or look at my life as being anything but what's going on right now. So no, I don't think we're a legend.
Do you think that rock and roll can influence on the societies and humans' life in that kind as it was back in 70s?
I think you can plant a seed in someone's mind with a song. I play to I don't know how many people tonight, 20,000 people. Some of those people will become members of the political class. And if you plant a seed in their minds tonight and they became the president one day, that might work. You can't change the world tonight with a song. That doesn't work.
But music has changed the world so many times. And there were big bands like The Police, Led Zeppelin, Rolling Stones, and they have changed the world somehow.
I think in the Eastern Bloc, I know this is the former Yugoslavia, and rock and roll was very much a symbol of rebellion. I know that it's true. Much more so than in the West, where it was taken for granted. So now I hear what you're saying, and that's interesting.
There is one interesting about your career. When you are promoting a new album, you promote the new material in front of elected plants, in front of a small amount of people, and it's another story while you're on the stadiums or in some halls. Why do you choose that?
Usually when you play new material to an audience, because they're unfamiliar with it, the reaction is less. But this album is actually older material. It's been re-recorded, so they recognize it. So it's much easier this time.
Thank you for your time, Mr. T.
Thank you.